準備は OK 新しいアニメみんなで見ようねレビューが光る心がドキドキおすすめ作品見逃せない
Welcome everybody to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more Fall Anime 2024 coverage, and I'm going to try my best to review episode one of all the new shows that are series premieres, not season premieres, series premieres that are brand new on Crunchyroll and Hive Dive. I'm going to try my best, and even on Amazon and Netflix, I will try my best to try to cover all bases. We'll try. So today we're going to be talking about 365 Days to the Wedding, which you can catch on Crunchyroll. Episode one is titled Why Don't We Get Married? And as always, here at Tacos and Geeks, we give you a brief synopsis. So here's the synopsis of episode one, and it reads like this. Takia and Rika are quiet loners who work at a travel agency in Tokyo. A new branch office is opening in Alaska, and some unlucky unmarried employee will have to run it. Could a fake marriage between these two virtual strangers be a way to avoid the transfer altogether? And I have to say, folks, this was a nice way to really kind of kick off the season. I enjoyed this one. This one, I am biased because I'm biased towards slice of life animes, and I like this approach to it. We have two introverts, two loners who are usually never communicating. We have Rika, whose reputation at the office is that she is constantly always staring at people, and people are afraid of her. People are afraid to approach her, and just because it's just the way she unconsciously stares at people, it rubs people the wrong way, and people are afraid of her. She doesn't really communicate with people. She really doesn't really talk to people. And then you have Takua, who basically is another introvert who doesn't really communicate well. He goes home. He goes home. He goes to work, and he just spends time with his cat. That's his life, work and his cat. So when the branch announces that they're going to be opening an Alaska branch and that people who are not married who are people who are not married will be top choice and top priority to go over there because they don't want to separate families because obviously the distance from Japan to Alaska is very far. So this leaves these two characters in a predicament. Of course, we're keeping this spoiler free. This leaves these two characters in a predicament of what the hell are we going to do? How are we going to get out of this? We're both single, we're both unmarried. Everybody doesn't think that this can, everybody else is kind of paired up or in some serious relationships, so they're not going to be chosen. And I'm watching this and I'm just going, damn, this is a really messed up predicament that they have themselves in because it's just like could you imagine folks this? You're at a job. You're at a job that you actually like doing, and it's telling you that hey, we're gonna be relocating and one of you guys have to relocate to this position. But you know what? We know what we're gonna do. You know what? We're not if you're married or if you have kids, don't worry, you're excluded for you single people out there now you guys you have to go so it leaves these two characters either with two choices. One is they quit their jobs and then they lose their livelihoods because they don't want to relocate, or fake a marriage. And this is what this whole basis of this anime is going to be about. So it's I was actually surprised that it was actually Rika who proposed this particular idea. And I like how things are kind of going into this with these characters because we've seen this kind of trope before, and I'm not just saying the anime. We've seen this type of we have a fake relationship type of trope before. So I'm assuming, and this is just my writer's intuition going in, it's just like they're probably going to eventually fall in love, or feelings or genuine feelings will probably be developed. I haven't read the manga, but that's where I'm figuring that this particular show is going to go throughout the course of it. It's just the more they get to know about each other, the more they're actually going to actually build a relationship. So we'll see how it goes. But overall, I thought that this was a really fun episode. I liked the reactions. Some of the hilarious moments in here were actually the reaction of the co-workers because it's just like you see two introverts get together and it's like, oh my God, they actually found somebody. We thought you were hopeless. So it's something like that that you see on those lines. But animation wise, I thought the animation was gorgeous. I liked the way the characters are drawn, really bright. This is a bright anime with some really good use of color palettes, especially when it comes to the outside. Voice acting was really good as well, very believable. Like I said, this is a slice of life anime, so I thought the performances were really well done. And overall, you know what? We do watch it, skip it, or put it in the queue. Give this a watch. At least give episode one a watch and see if you like it. There's something that you might want to continue on. I enjoyed it, so I'm going to be back next Thursday with another review. I thought this was really good. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com. What did you think of 365 Days to the Wedding? Comment below. Let me know. And actually, here's a fun question for you to answer in the comment section. What would you do if you were these characters? Would you do the same thing? Would you try to find an employee or find a friend, a close friend, and be like, yo, I need you to fake a marriage with me so they're not shipping me off to Alaska? Or would you just quit your job and be like, you know what, this ain't worth the hassle? Comment below on that and let me know. We'll discuss it in the comment section. But let me say what I would do. I will probably just quit my job. That's just me. So see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and happiness. Later days.